and had a big pile of
Oh, look, who's on the TV? It's Jack
Unfortunately,
from Oldguy's Old Bikes.
Still plugged up. So I took the next step to get it.
If you haven't been watching him, you need to get over there to his channel. Oh my gosh, he's cooking up something here. What is he cooking up?
Trying to clean the inside of a couple of exhaust pieces. There's a silencer off of my DT250, and there's a entire muffler off.
Looks like he's trying to get the exhaust to exhaust.
So hopefully they'll be cleaned. And
you see the pipe? He's got the whole muffler in there. That's a good way to do it.
Okay,
there's Jack. Hi, Jack.
Before I threw it in the fire, I could blow through.
Okay.
I was feeling resistance.
The reason we're looking at Jack here is because we've got a cylinder of his that we need to work on today. And he sent this over to have a new piston put in it. So that's what we're going to do. Yep, we've got Jack's 250 Enduro Yamaha here that we're going to fit a new piston to. He says it's kind of weak on compression, so we're going to try to help him out. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, go over and look at it. It's there's another one on there like him. It's similar. This is what his looks like. It's 2 words, Old Guys, Old Bikes, and put the apostrophe between the Y and the S on Old Guys. Go over there and give him a look. He's got some pretty exciting things going on over there. Not just bikes. He's got a 4-wheeler. I think he's got a 3-wheeler too. He's got a lot of stuff. Go over and check him out, and we're going to check out his cylinder here. Okay, he sent me over this beautiful Wiseco piston. Man, those things are a work of art. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. We're at 10 over already, and we're going to go to 20 over, hopefully. It'd be a 0.5 millimeter. So it kind of starts there already. We've got a long way to go, but I think we can clean this one up. Let's just take a look at it here. I've set my dial bore gauge up, and let's see here. Okay, right here at the top. Okay, that's what it's set up at. Slide down here a little ways. Okay, got about a thou difference right there. We're just above the exhaust port. Now we're just above the exhaust port. About a thou and a half there. Let's get over here. Yeah, we're we're about 2 over there to the good. And down a little further, about 2 2/10. Let's just spin it over here. And we're about the same place. And let's get another hit 90 here. That one's about 2 7/10. So looks like most of the wear is right where it always is, just right around the ports. These have got some really huge ones. Let's get down here. See, this side here this side of 0 is bigger than the bore. Okay, right there. And on the other side, it's smaller, not bore, piston. So bigger than the piston here, smaller than the piston there. So I'm seeing about 2 to 2.5 most places. So hopefully we can clean that up. I don't see any real scoring or anything in there. Let me get a light. Okay, you can see, I think you can see, just this big area kind of around the intake there, or the exhaust. And when we get to the transfers, not quite as bad, a little bit again around them. And then we get over to this big boost port and we lose a lot of material in there. So that's, we've got the same issue there. But I'm not seeing any real scoring. You know, I can see a little bit, but it's not deep. So I think we're going to be okay with this. We'll sure give it the old college try anyway. See if we can get him back on the road. He's got a video to make yet. All right, let's get set up, and we're going to see if we can fit a 0.5 millimeter piston to this. Okay, I'm getting it set up over here in the mill, and I'm pretty close. Let me get you set down here. We're getting you pretty close to centered. Just maybe 20 thousandths or so off there. I think I'm good enough. I can probably fire it up. Let me go get the converter on. See if we can get it a little closer. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, that's looking pretty good. I think we'll leave it right there and go ahead and get our manual one set up. Okay, I've got this set at 0 here. We're just tidying up things here, just trying to get it as very close as we can. I'm not sure you're seeing it or not. There we go. About a 1/2 thou. And right on it here. So we'll go around to the side. And right on it there. And we're good there. So I'd say we're in pretty good shape. It's about as straight as we can get. Okay, our first trip through. Gonna be splotchy for a little bit. Hey, we're on our second trip through. Should take a lot more of that uncut area out. There's a lot of wash around the cylinder, or around the ports on this one, intake and exhaust. I just don't know whether a 10,000th is going to clean this one up or not. Should be close. I think you can see in that shot there all the wash around the exhaust port. I think this pass will get a lot of it, but I just don't know. You can see the flattening of the uncut area a little bit now. You know, flattening out on the top where it's cutting more of it. Still some uncut there though. Cleaning a little more of the wash up around the port, but there's still quite a bit there. You're looking through the intake port now towards the exhaust, and you can see the tool bit coming into your field of view there. It's a little at a time. Everything's looking good, but we just don't know for a fact that it's going to clean it up. Of course, it's not a lost cause if it doesn't. You can, it doesn't have to clean up to work. It's, but that's essentially what you want to do. That way you've got a good surface everywhere, but you can either elect to go to the next oversize, or you can just run it with what cleans up. Either way, it's better than it was. See how this thing's going to fit. See how much we've still got to go. Well, we might just make it. It's looking pretty good yet. Let me get you off the stand here and I can show you a little bit more what's going on in there. Okay, you can see around the exhaust port there and into the transfers, still not cleaning up. And then we get around to the front and we're doing okay until we get down to the intake, and it's pretty much the same as with the exhaust. So hopefully I'll take another 2/1000ths this time, and hopefully that will just about get it. But I'm sure there'll be a little left. Then we'll make a determination whether or not we're going to hone the rest or take some more. Okay, we're taking another 2. Okay, you can see it starting to get into that wash area. Let's see how much more it takes out. Starting to flatten the top on it. Leaving a little bit in the middle, looks like it's taking some more off of the outside. We're going to be real close on it, I believe. They're almost getting cleaned up on the edges, and there's just it's gonna leave a little spot above it and probably below it. We may come pretty close to cleaning up on the edges all the way. Not quite. We're looking pretty good, guys. I think we might just pull it off. Okay, we're down past the ring lands. I like getting to just about the top of the pin there. Let me get you off there and we'll take another peek at it. I think you can see this one right here. We've just got a little bit, just top and bottom really, of the exhaust port. And for the most part, the intakes are looking like the transfers are looking like they're doing pretty good. I think you can see it's just primarily around the intake and slightly below it. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, we're set up to take another 2. We'll see what that does for us. Okay, we're approaching the top of the exhaust port again. Let's see how much more it takes out. Yeah, I believe it's still going to leave a little. Probably a little bit more on the bottom yet. But I think we've still probably got, at least another trip through with this, and then we've, I don't know, 4 thousandths probably as far as honing. That's kind of what I shoot for anyway. Leaving a little more below than above. Taking another 2 now. I think that this is probably the last trip I can go through with the boring. May be able to get one more. We'll just see. I can't really measure it here. I can with a snap gauge. And I may do it. Usually I can just tell by the way the piston's fitting in. You know, kind of where I need to stop and then start honing. Let's get you over here and see what's going to clean up on the exhaust port now. Not so bad on top. I'm more interested in hoping it'll clean up a little more on the bottom side. Still leaving a little bit on the top. Okay, we've got 2.7676. Make a note of that. And then we'll check our piston. And I'm just going to go to the just above the cutout there. Okay, we got 2.7734. So 74. So 0.0058. So we should be able to take another 2, because we've got it, you know, once you get to the same size as the piston, then you've still got to put 2 thousandths in it for clearance. So I think that's what we'll do. Let me get set up to go again. Good, good. We'll hone from there, and by golly, we got it all. Just barely. Good job there, Jack. Just looking at it myself, I didn't think it was going to clean up. But, no, we got her. Yep, I just honestly didn't think it was going to clean up all the way. But it did. There's your cylinder. Little peck mark there. I don't know what that's from. Probably a void in the cast iron. It may come out in the hone. Not a big deal. Can't hardly see it. But it did clean up. And I'd say 3 to 4 thousandths for honing. About like I like them. Yeah, there we go. We'll, just like we usually do the honing in a separate video. Okay guys, there you have it. Honing or boring of the 250 DT3. I think it's a 73, maybe a 74 250 Enduro Yamaha. And haven't had a boring operation in a while, so it was nice to get to do that and to do it again on the new milling machine. It's a big improvement over the old one. You've just got more control, especially about the initial setup. So I'm really happy with that. I think that you know, just me looking at it, I didn't think it was going to clean up. So good job determining what piston you needed there, Jack. Looks like it's going to be just fine. So we'll get on the honing here in a day or two. I've got a lot of snow outside. I've got to move my car in order to get to the hone down there. I may be able to pull it forward a little bit. I'll just have to look. But you know, I need to have pretty good access down there. So I've got to get rid of some snow behind it. So I guess that's about it. A good finish on that as far as I can tell. And I was really surprised. So hey, thanks for going along on the ride, and we'll see you next video.